What's up everyone? It's Mason reacts to shitty content. And what did Mason fucking put in your lunchbox today? Well, I put in some That Vegan Teacher. I'm actually gonna react to a video of hers for this. So oh shit, wow, okay. I scrolled down, I saw the comment section. So yeah, we're gonna be reacting to That Vegan Teacher. I kind of thought this would be fun to watch, I guess. This video is 47 minutes long, and I just feel like watching some of That Vegan Teacher, and I'm ready to be entertained by this content. Let's see it. But yeah, also before the video starts, don't go harass her. This is just for jokes only. So yeah, don't send heinous shit to her then. But yeah. And I'm probably gonna have to make some arguments against this, or prove her wrong on a few things. So let's hop right into it. Full screen this bitch.
Poncho!
Okay. Right away. Okay. Okay.
Why are you lying?
Lying? About what?
Poncho! Why are you lying?
What is he lying about?
Do you know what the word stalking means? Did
I don't know. I didn't really look into this video. Well, actually I did because I watched it and I saw the thing, but it's not stalking, no, but it's kind of weird that you're just going after fucking random people, including two minors now, Tommy Innit and now Charli D'Amelio. But fuck yeah. I mean, it could be stalking, I could be totally wrong, but yeah, going after random people and two celebrity minors now. I mean, Tommy Inuit's pretty popular. Charli D'Amelio is sliding into celebrity, I'm pretty sure, so yeah. It's kind of weird that you're sort of going after minors for vegan shit and spreading awareness for the vegan crap, but yeah.
you look it up in the dictionary? Let's look it up together, shall we? Okay.
I'm gonna shoot a fucking pig if you keep doing that, my god. I'm actually not, she's just annoying with that. Dark humor, I guess. Fuck.
Oh, kids today, what are you gonna do about them? The only problem is, the Poncho doesn't seem to be a kid, so he has no excuse.
What?
Charli D'Amelio is being stalked by you-know-who, and here's a picture of me. So Poncho, who doesn't want to get a strike against him, he already got a strike against him.
Yeah, because you fucking
lying.
can't. For
Yeah.
lying, I don't know about that. Maybe it's because you just can't take criticism and shit like that. I didn't look into his strike thing, but yeah, I could be wrong, I could be right, I'm not sure.
And for basically abusing the YouTube rules, he doesn't want to get a strike against him, and yet, he right there, deliberately, accuses me of stalking somebody. Poncho, I already explained to you before that when you do this kind of thing, it's very dangerous. Because what it does is it makes people who just see the title think that I am a cruel person, a crazy person.
I mean, you really are. You really are. You do a lot of heinous shit, including like, I remember when during the Black Lives Matter movement shit, and this doesn't have to do with stalking, but this had to do with That Vegan Teacher, and she did something fucking terrible. She compared, like, animals getting killed to slavery and shit like that. So, yeah. So I don't know about that. You do some pretty heinous shit. So, you're sort of contradicting yourself right there.
An animal rights activist. I'm against animal exploitation. That's why I'm here. So how important is it that you get money from your viewers? Like, is it really that important that you'd want to put my life in danger? Because people start to think I'm some crazy person, and then they start to come after me, Poncho. If something happens to me, do you want to be held responsible?
I mean, it is bad, but you do ask
for it. Now look, I'm just having fun here. You know?
Don't you dare.
With our little friend.
Don't you
but
fucking
I
dare.
expect an apology from you. That's not okay.
You know it's not okay? Calling people or calling people pieces of shits for not being vegan, and calling them menaces to society. And I'm pretty sure she said something about one time where I guess if you're gay, you're silly for vegan shit. I don't remember what, but I was aware. I was told that, so and aware about that shit. So yeah.
Followers who think that they can come and repeat what you're doing. So it's magnified what you're doing, Pancho. It's not okay. Now let's have a look
It's
at
not
the
okay,
definition,
okay.
okay? The definition of stalking.
School me.
Stalking.
Oh shit.
I don't know if you
I'll
guys
have to
can
look
read
that up
that.
later.
Stalking is
Penguins.
unwanted and or repeated surveillance by an individual or group towards another person.
Yeah.
Did
Wait, stalking and I don't know. I don't really know.
I survey and give her unwanted attention? Did I do it? It says stalk.
Well, you're giving her unwanted attention by using your fucking vegan shit or using like her as vegan for your vegan stuff. So sorta, I guess. And you also said like when Tommy into it, you said like some creep shit like, "Oh, I'm gonna find you a vegan girlfriend that'll teach you the ways to get some vegan puss" or some shit like that. So that's like, yeah, going after minors for your age or like using minors that as like vegan stuff. That's a little fucked, honestly. So yeah.
Stalking behaviors are interrelated to harassment and intimidation.
I mean, you sorta like harass Tommy into it because like of that creep shit. The vegan girlfriend stuff.
Pancho,
But at least you weren't rude about it.
I'm on an app and it's called TikTok.
And you fucking are a piece of shit on that, yeah.
And people do things on TikTok, as you know.
Like
And on
dance,
TikTok,
twerk.
other people react
other
to
assholes.
those things.
Yeah,
It's
you do
normal.
it all the time.
It's what everybody does there. Now, if you think
It's
that
like
I
I'm
am
reacting to this
stalking
video.
Charlie for simply doing a 15-second video about her, you're here doing over an 8-minute video about me, and how many videos have you done about me? Who is stalking?
I mean, you're pretty much like giving him content for doing like all this shit and all this crazy shit, so it's kind of on you because a lot of commentary YouTubers go after you, and you don't choose to go after them as well. So I don't know. You're just only going after this guy. What fucking word am I looking for that like makes him want to do more because she like acts like this? What the fuck is it? Antagonizing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, antagonizing. Yeah, you're pretty much antagonizing him to do it. So, yeah. And also, he's not doing this for harassment. It's jokes. Every single commentary YouTuber like him, it's for jokes. We're not actually meaning it. We don't want to bully you or do that shit. It's just for jokes. No commentary YouTuber wants their viewership to have harassment. But unfortunately, there are people from a following that do that shit, so it's terrible, and I'm sorry for that, but it's just how it works.
Stalking who?
It's just how it is, sadly.
Pancho, are you stalking me?
What?
Are you harassing me in an unwanted way?
He's making jokes. I just said he doesn't want harassment on you. Also, he puts a disclaimer in the beginning of this video that you're about to react to. So I don't know. He's not stalking you at all. It's not stalking at all. But yeah, like he does it for jokes. You don't.
But you don't want to get another strike on your channel. So why do you continue to do this?
Alright, Karen.
It's not cool, man. It's not cool. Where's my marker? Pancho versus Charlie. See,
Why
I
is
put
it
a
even
dot next to it. I
Pancho
almost
versus
wrote an
Charlie
E at the
D'Amelio?
end,
They
then
don't
I
fucking
remembered
go
my
at it
name
with each other.
doesn't have an E at the end. Pancho, I want you to be an animal rights activist.
You want him to be an animal rights activist. I understand you're trying to get the message of like, hey, go vegan and like keep the animals safe. A lot of vegans want to do that, but you're doing it in a very bad way, or in a way that people like want to step away from veganism because you're just an asshole to them, and nobody likes that. Nobody likes that at all and shit.
I don't know, but you know.
And it's also his choice if he wants to become a vegan. You're just like, hey, become it right now. I want you. You're like demanding him to become one of these.
There's a pile of you guys There's like all you guys, there's all the TikTok guys, everybody is against that vegan teacher simply because they don't want to stop eating animals and they are suffering from cognitive dissonance.
No, because
Your
you're an
head,
asshole.
Pancho, and your heart have not aligned together. You haven't figured it out. You're really stuck. And it's normal in a way, okay? It's normal that you're going through this phase.
So you're saying that he's mentally unstable, pretty much? He hates you because he's mentally unstable? No, it's because you're an asshole.
Where you
Hate to say it.
keep thinking that you're a good guy, but you keep paying for the rape, the torture, and the murder of innocent animals who never
The
did.
rape? What? Where the fuck? They're not actual people. They're not like murder victims. These are animals. They get killed to be eaten. It's just how it is. Why raped and murdered? That's like psychopath shit right there. This is not fucking what? How do you say horse in Latin? Let me translate that. Horse. Fuck. Let me translate. Or what? Horse in Latin. Equus? Yeah. Or equus? Or I don't know. Yeah, equus or whatever. Like, it's not like that. The reason why I looked that up because it's an actual book where a guy like thinks like the horse is Jesus Christ, so he like wants to be the horse. He wants to become the horse pretty much, and he like does all this shit. And he rides it in the middle. Rides it in the middle of his field naked and shit like that. So, yeah, it's not like that. I don't know where in your little tight little butthole where you're finding rape for animals. Like what? What?
Did one single thing wrong to you, who never wanted to die, who don't want to be imprisoned, they don't want to be enslaved, they don't want their skin ripped off of them, they don't want to be cut up and end up on your plate, Pancho. So how can you morally justify accusing me of stalking when you're the one who has done how many videos criticizing me just because I want to try and save some
Criticizing.
lives?
That's a good word.
Like,
That's a
what
good
do-
word. She speaks truth. It's not harassment. It's criticism. There you go. Ah, fuck. I need a breath.
You do with people who actually hurt animals. You don't
Yeah, but we kill them for food. When you say hurt animals, it's making me think of like animal abusers for like actual like to their pets and shit like that, or any farm animal. I mean, some farm animals can get abused. Sometimes they can get smacked, but they're eventually going to die for food, so like they don't have to deal with that shit anymore. And also, think about it. They're in a better place, if you want to say that, because this world's fucking terrible, and everybody's gotta die. Animals have gotta die, and we're gonna go to a better place. I just sound like a psychopath now, but yeah, shit like that.
attack them. Why is that? Don't you find that weird? Like, why would you
Oh,
treat
he watches
somebody
that
who
video?
is working
Okay.
day and night, non-stop, trying to raise awareness
This person, she sounds like she's about to fucking bawl her eyes out. Holy shit.
about the suffering of animals, and you don't actually
Animals
attack the people who are actually paying for the murder? Doesn't that seem just odd to you? Doesn't it seem just fucked up?
Fucked up?
It is. It's messed up. And somewhere in between here,
I will agree, there are ways in the slaughterhouse that like there are ways where like in a slaughterhouse they can like handle animals differently, but I don't really think it's gonna change. It's just how it is. It's still gonna get killed no matter what and eaten. So I don't know.
you know it.
And I also want to say
Pancho,
that
you can-
if you're a vegan, like that's totally fine. If you're like if your opinion is to be vegan and you think killing animals is bad, then that's totally fine. And yeah, I'm not gonna disrespect you for that because that's your opinion, and I can't judge you for that.
Rise above the others here on this.
She
on this
pretty much
YouTube
does the
app.
exact
Is it called an
opposite.
app? I don't know.
She
You
should
can
respect
rise
the
above
opinions of other
here,
people.
and you can change. You have enough followers that if you become a vegan animal rights activist, you can bring a lot of people along with
Yeah,
you.
you tried doing that Charlie
And you know
D'Amelio.
exactly
That
why I
fucking
did
got
a
you.
video about Charlie.
And
You
Gordon
know
Ramsay.
exactly why.
In fact, Gordon Ramsay's
Because I'm
wrecked
trying
you.
to get the attention of her fans because I want the attention to go on the animals. It's
You're doing. Okay, I got a burp. Fuck, it's stuck in my chest. you're trying to do that to get the attention for their fans to for the animals. That's just making you like vulnerable to harassment and shit. Like not a lot of people want to become vegan and shit like that. Even though like there are ways like, yeah, here's what you could do for veganism. Like that's like educational shit. You're just calling him an asshole for making videos about you, for criticizing you for being an asshole pretty much. And that's just not a good look at all. Like, you also gotta respect other people's opinions. If they're meat eaters, that's totally fine. It's like me. I'm a meat eater and I respect veganism and shit like that. It's fine. Like that's your opinion, and she is the exact opposite, which sucks.
It's not on me that I want the attention, Pancho, and I think you know that. I am constantly asking people to watch the important documentaries and to read the abundance of literature about how animal agriculture is terrible
Can you
for the
react to the
environment.
video already?
Not good for our health. We cannot sustain this going forward with more and more people being born and more animals being killed every single minute of every day. Does this not weigh on your conscience at all? Like not even a tiny bit, Pancho? So Charlie and Pancho.
I also want to ask if you ever, by any miracle, stumble across this video. I just want to ask you this. I'm pulling this straight from Penguin Zero when it came to his little controversy with vegan gains. If eating animals is so evil and bad, does that make every animal in the animal kingdom evil? Because animals hunt to survive. They hunt for food, which is meat. So when an animal kills that animal for meat, is that animal species bad? I'd actually like to hear that from you, that vegan teacher, because like, it's because all the shit you say about how like this is bad and what you do and shit. I would actually like to hear that from you. That'd actually be an interesting thing to come out of you. An answer for that.
Pancho, you lied. You lied big time. You're getting like 5
You-
X's for that.
you
It's
lied.
just totally not
You
okay. In
lied.
fact, I should give you probably 20 of them because it's not just a little lie. It's literally the caption on the front of your YouTube video. Basically, you're telling anybody who doesn't know me, okay, imagine this, okay, you're a random person, you never heard of that vegan teacher, you're scrolling along, and you see that vegan teacher is stalking somebody. And you just keep strolling, but that's the only thing you remember in your head, is that she is a
They're gonna learn that they're gonna watch the video and learn that it's not really stalking. It's just you're just using her for clout and shit and all that stuff, or you're just using her unwanted attention. I guess if you want to say, yeah, pretty much her unwanted attention, like in your own words, like what it says, like right on the fucking thing, right on the screen. So it sort of lies under that. I'm just gonna say it.
stalker.
That's pretty much what I'm doing as well. But like, still, I'm just criticizing an asshole right now.
And then the next time somebody says something about that vegan teacher, the person's going to say, oh yeah, I heard she was a stalker. And they already have a negative idea in their mind about me. And I literally did a 15-second video.
I understand like the stalking thing when it came to like the 15-second video right there. It's not gonna be like, it's not gonna click in your head like stalk. That's pretty much what she's doing. It's not gonna click like that. Nobody's gonna really think about that. But when it comes to like watching her like every second, that's stalking. That's a little bit of something. But this is like a 10% thing of stalking, or a little bit, and nobody will really think about stalking. All they'll think is just an asshole trying to get people to turn vegan when they don't want to, using somebody for that shit. So yeah.
Trying to encourage her fans or anybody else to make sure that she knows that she has this ability to influence so many people. If she just wore a shirt that said the word vegan on it and she became an animal rights activist, she has how many millions of followers, Pancho?
Just by looking at a shirt doesn't make like every single follower like, oh, I must turn vegan. Oh shit, I gotta change my ways now. I gotta stop sucking dick. Oh my god, it's a shirt. It's a shirt. It's like Billie Eilish has a bigger fan base than Charlie D'Amelio, twice as big, and she's vegan and she doesn't wear. And if she wore that shirt, none of her fans, or most of her fans, like a high majority of her fans wouldn't turn vegan. I'm just gonna say that. So yeah.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
So for those of you who don't know yet, Charlie is a, I think she's 16. I don't know if she's still 16. I don't know how old she is. But she's not an adult yet. And she dances on this app. And she's a great dancer.
She dances? Holy shit, I'm blowing back to my chair. I'm hard as a rock. I did not know she danced. Science said it could not be fucking done. Holy shit. Damn, I did not know that. I gotta check into her then.
And I noticed that on her...
Okay, now thinking about it, that sounds like creep shit, what I'm saying. That sounds like weird shit. Take that back, but still, it's a funny joke.
Little, you know the place, what is it called, an icon where you know, like similar to this thing? What she has written there is Black Lives Matter. So somebody told her to do that.
Where's Black Lives Matter? No one told her to do Black Lives Matter. She chose to do it. It's her choice, and it's a good choice because it spreads the awareness of, like, hey, police brutality is bad, and Black Lives do matter. It's kind of common fucking sense. So, she wasn't told. It's not like her mother's like, hey, you better fucking put a Black Lives Matter emoji up, or I'm gonna fucking spank you. And she did it. That's not like, she didn't do that. It's just that Black Lives Matter was such an important thing. And yeah.
During the time that George Floyd died, somebody said, you know, to honor him...
I remember you were racist to black people right then and there.
Why don't you put Black Lives Matter there? And so it occurred to me that since there are billions of innocent animals that die...
Holy fucking shit. Do I have to hear this bitch talk for this long? I'm just gonna skip that shit. It's probably gonna be nonsense.
That's why I use...
Oh boy, the sound's not working. What did I do wrong?
The sound's working. What are you talking about?
Oh, I think I know. Wait. Internal.
The sound's working. What are you talking about? Keep going.
Monday.com.
Okay, commercials.
To manage projects, sales, recruitment.
Well, you see, at least I'm not getting an ad for any kind of meat or dairy product. That's good. At least they...
I mean, those chairs are, like, they're suing, or like whatever, suing shops, I think that's what it's called. They make chairs out of animals. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, what you're pretty much wearing, I think a lot, well, shirts come from trees, but still. And also, I want to say, if you want to make everybody become vegan, you also got to understand the consequences what comes to that. People would then starve to death, and if we got all, like, we're killing more people would starve to death because, like, the vegan shit probably, like, wouldn't end up working out with a lot of people, and they'd starve to death, pretty much. They go anorexic and die. And the more deforestation, like, if everybody turned vegan, there would be so much deforestation, like, faster than, like, right now, which is terrible. So much faster, which would then kill all the animals, and the animals are good for the environment. And then fucking cows would overrun the fucking world, and then, like, sentient beings would then, like rebel against their human overlords and pretty much shit like that. And, like, yeah, and I remember watching something where she ended up saying that, like, we should eat something that doesn't have feelings nor emotions and shit, or stuff that's not alive, pretty much. She says that plants aren't alive, but they really are, because, like I said, they're sentient beings. They can sense water, light, gravity, and they can also defend themselves, and they can spread the awareness to other plants that danger is here or near. So she's pretty much wrong about that, and I also debunked that in my first ever That Vegan Teacher video.
Figure that out.
You know what?
Meat or dairy product, that's good. At least they figure that out.
You'll like this video for a piece
Oh my fucking god!
You'll like this video for... that's good, there's no animals in this ad. Like this video for a piece of steak. Oh my fucking god! Oh, that's funny as shit, actually.
Like this video for a piece
Oh my fucking god!
Oh shit, I'm in trouble.
What the fuck is your problem?
That's funny.
How is this funny?
It's funny.
Macho? How is this in any way okay with you?
She makes no sense, really. She's hurting my head. I might have to stop this video early. I'm not sure.
Here is somebody trying to save the lives of animals, and you put
Poorly.
dead animals.
Holy shit, that's a split in half cow I'm looking at. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, I gotta strike this video down. Blood, tits, and cum are all over the ground, all over the grass right now. Jesus, it's a terrible, terrible sight right there. Oh my god. This cow was brutalized just 1 minute ago.
Right at the beginning of your video.
And also, it's cooked. It's food. It's fine. Nope, nope. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't think this would be something that we would have a fucking Winter Soldier episode over. I mean, when it comes to that vegan teacher, obviously it would, but holy shit, this is fine. And also, it's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
This is a cow.
Yeah, it's a cow.
So you're basically telling the world that you are okay with people hurting cows just for taste pleasure. Because they're...
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with you? We don't fucking know what we do know what happens to the cows, but not like we don't know if they get fucking raped by a fucking pitchfork in there. So, or well, I mentioned the rape thing earlier, how that's not true, but still, I just said that little thing as a joke. But still, like we don't really care, and it's nothing's really gonna change. It's food. Like most meat eaters don't really feel, or most people in the world don't really feel for animals when they like get killed in a slaughterhouse, even though like, well, yeah. And because all we care about is just getting our nutrients. And also, you saying that we like the pleasure of animals getting killed for taste? Are you fucking kidding me? That's like psychopath shit. We would never. The reason why we eat meat a lot is because they pack nutrients. They like, pack really good nutrients. Like a cow, I'm pretty sure they have 62 grams of like protein, which is great for you actually. And I remember you saying like fucking you gotta eat a shit ton of peas. I remember there was someone who had like a protein deficiency, and then she commented on your thing, if I don't eat meat, then I'll pass away. And then you go saying, oh, eat peas, good protein, and shit like that, when she probably clearly doesn't even know what protein deficiency means, because she's a fucking idiot. So, yeah, it's fucking annoying.
There's no other reason to eat them. None. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has stated clearly that you can be vegan. You have stores near you. What kind of a human being would do that on purpose? Why do you keep eating these animals? Cognitive
Nutrients.
dissonance only lasts a
And they also
certain
taste
amount of
good.
time, Pancho. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. Now you have been stalking me. Actually, never mind this. You've actually been stalking me for months.
Well, you've been asking for it, and you've been fucking, what's the word? Okay, antagonizing him to do it. You're pretty much, you're throwing yourself out there. You're throwing yourself out there to, like, get shit on because of the shit you do. So don't be fucking bitching and whining about, oh, I'm getting stalked, when you're doing all this heinous shit to make people become vegan. It's not gonna work, pal. So, I should have said that earlier, because I just sort of proved her wrong about the whole stalking shit right there. And sort of myself wrong about the whole Charlie D'Amelio thing, but still, you asked for this shit. You asked for it, and also everybody's gonna get harassed on the internet. Everybody's gonna get harassed on the internet, and they're gonna be people they're gonna make made fun of and shit like that. And she falls under it, and for a good reason, and shit like that. And she deserves to get like some sense knocked into her about this. So it's kind of cool that he made a video about her, because she's a dumbass, and I really hope that like she takes these videos as like actual good constructive criticism and say like, oh, maybe I'm doing something wrong and shit like that.
So you know exactly what I stand for, Pancho. You've seen lots of my videos. You didn't just
You've seen lots of my
stumble
videos.
across the Charlie video just by accident. You had to go looking through it, so you know how to hurt me. So why would you deliberately try to hurt somebody?
You try going through my shit to pick on me, to learn me. What the fuck does that mean?
And how many of your followers will actually look at this video and think, you know what? That guy is kind of a jerk.
No one.
I guarantee you that at least a few will. Probably not many because everybody does eat animals. But
Exactly.
a few of
You just
them,
proved my
Pancho,
point
will
right there.
think, you know what? She's got a good point. She's not doing anything wrong.
Okay. Okay.
A
Alright.
caring human being
Okay.
who doesn't want the innocent animal.
I
Here you
listen.
talk about me. And you don't say much nice. And there you are playing your violent game, I guess. Let's have a look.
Minecraft is not violent, even though it's man game, but it's not violent. Jesus Christ. It's just blocks. There's no
See if
blood
you're-
on it.
Let's see if in your video if you're saving animals here or not.
With self plugs because I'm an asshole. Go follow my Instagram, bro. It's at Poncho's Death.
Yeah. Yeah, you are an asshole.
So are you. You hypocrite.
Let's go forward here. I don't know.
She tried fast forwarding an ad. She tried forwarding an ad. Oh my god, what a boomer. Oh, that's like boomer shit right there, you dumbass. You haven't been on the internet for a while. Or, excuse me, YouTube, clearly. She
Oh,
tried
yeah.
fast forwarding a fucking ad. Jesus.
That wants to keep playing.
Things getting awkward with your project management tool,
Project management tool.
causing frustration.
On the server, so I encourage you all to join. Go check it out. Apparently, she didn't start the Renegade. She just got popular off of 16-year-old on TikTok playing golf.
She
or
got popular off
something.
of 16-year-old.
It was Tommy in it with the usual.
Okay, wait,
to
so
convert
yeah, you're
people
just-
to veganism.
What are you doing here?
She's
Running?
also just clout chasing, bro. Like first, it was
I'm not sure what this whole bro thing means. It's sort of like a kind of a fad that you guys are going through. Seems slightly disrespectful, but
What? Bro is disrespectful. Holy shit, she said it. She sounds like the rule maker there. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. She sounds like the judge, jury, and executioner. You're gonna get your ass raped if you call me bro. Jesus Christ. But how is bro? Bro is a way of saying like friend and shit like that. Like man, dog, bro, dude, and shit like that. Those are ways of saying hey, like friend and shit like that. You are the first ever person to say like, oh, it's disrespectful. Because the word bro is a slur now.
hey,
The B word, it's worse than bitch.
Tommy in it. Second, it was Gordon Ramsay. Third time,
okay, so I don't know what
It
you're
was
doing. It
George-
looks like you have. What do you have there on this guy's head? Like some sort of plus, like you're trying to kill somebody? Why would you try to kill somebody in a game? Like, how is that fun?
What? 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 It's just a headgear. It's just the person. It's just the model of the person's head. Like, yes, that thing on his head. It's trying to kill him and shit. And also, she said like, why would you? I'll go back.
Like some sort of plus, like you're trying to kill somebody? Why would you try to kill somebody in a game? Like, how is that fun?
It's just the game itself is fun. That's just. I don't want to sound like a psychopath, but it's just the part of it, and that's the point. You have to kill. There's like games where you have to kill people, and it's also just the mechanics and the movement and like the environment and shit like that in a video game. You've clearly never played a video game, and shit like that. So yeah. By the way, I gotta go back one more time.
Some sort of plus, like you're trying to kill somebody? Why would you try to kill somebody in a game? Like, how is that fun?
Why are you making this a big deal? Like people kill each other in video games all the time. I understand you're vegan, so this is probably not like the content for you, so I get that. You probably never watch a fucking movie due to like violence and that.
Reminder to everybody to subscribe to my channel.
Fuck.
Anybody who's watching this, any of Pancho's viewers, who actually has a dog or a cat, and you can understand how cruel it is that if anybody wanted to hurt them. Now imagine me. I see dogs.
Hurt them at food and pets are two different things, even though they're still animals. But we don't eat our fucking pets. We don't eat our pets, even though you can have like a cow or a pig as them. But those are the most common nutrients that we usually eat, and also they're also uncommon pets that we usually have. And also, if you have a pig as a pet, good for you. That's totally fine if you want to have a pig as a pet.
Dogs and cats and all animals as being sentient beings who are caring, loving animals.
Wait, what the
You know, they
fuck
just-
do you call a plant being? plants alive? Sentient beings. Are plants living? Okay. What kind of... All plants and animals are they a sentient being? Sexual or... Oh shit, damn, I gotta look that up in a bit. Plants are... I mentioned something. There's something. I don't know. Actually, real quick. Oh shit! Damn, dude, that's cool.
Just want to be with their families. Just want to be cozy and cuddly, and they don't want to.
Shut up.
The only thing they have is their life, and yet we take that away from them. Terrible, of course, but to acting. It's
I'm
so
skipping
hor-
forward because she's comparing pets to food and shit like that, and that's just a dumb fucking argument.
So here's the video about Charlie. For those of you who don't know.
Charlie D'Amelio, ladies.
See
and
how long
gentlemen.
you
So
watch
how
it
this
for.
all
So she's this young lady, and she does singing and dancing.
She doesn't
And
sing,
what
it's
I
Dixie.
Did and
At least
which
I
he
think.
doesn't even show here. Pancho doesn't even bother to show exactly the video that he keeps promoting. All this, look in between here, all kinds of other, just video games. Like, why are you showing video games in the middle of talking about veganism?
It's just the way he records. He's just talking over playing a video game. He doesn't feel like showing his voice. Why are you using him talking over gameplay to explain his points? Why are you using that as criticism? That makes no fucking sense. You might as well say that to every fucking like fucking comment or most commentary YouTubers, because a lot of them don't show their face. Like AJ Rolston, my buddy, AJ. Then there's Diesel Patches and Sensitive Society and all that shit. You might as well go after them now since they do that shit. You might have to go after me now. Fuck.
And me, what does it have to do with anything?
It's a dumb point. He's talking over this shit. The gameplay doesn't matter. He's still explaining shit. He's still explaining about the situation. The gameplay has nothing to do with it. He has to find something to talk over. He's not gonna stare at something black. He's not gonna he's not gonna stare at a black screen the whole time. And also, if he doesn't want to show his face, he doesn't want to show his face. That's totally fine of him to do that. Even though he has a face reveal, but if he doesn't want to record his face for this particular commentary video, then all to him. And that's totally fine. He can totally do that.
Is it because your video would be too boring if you just spoke normally? So there she is dancing normally.
I made commentary videos with gameplay in them a couple times, and they're not boring. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
She just has the,
I'm Rihanna.
and he cuts over the talking because the music, because he doesn't want to have his video banned. I guess.
There's something called DMCA. So yeah, and you also get demonetized for that.
Yes, he cares about not having his video banned, and yet he called me a stalker right on the front page. And then, let's see, I'm going to try and see the part. Then he gets more and more of this video game. More and more. And this is the part where he tries to show. But you see what he does? He cuts off things. And here where I wrote, he uses a voice to mimic mine in a derogatory way. And what
What
I
does he
wrote
cut
on my
out? This is the top of the screen because that's the TikTok thing right here.
little 15-second video is, ever wonder how many billions of lives Charlie could help save if she became...
Cut. You really saying cut out when your username goes over it, you dumb bitch? Oh my god. Ever wonder? I can see it. I'm not blind. I'm not blind as shit. You might need to clean your glasses. Ever wonder how many billions of lives Charlie could help save if she becomes vegan and her fans followed? Let's find a way to educate her. That's what it says right below, because I have the fucking screenshot on my thing. And also, you can just go find that vegan teacher's TikTok and he will even say the same thing.
became vegan and her fans followed. And
Does
I
she-
wrote, let's find...
Doesn't she mention something about the vegan shit like on her chest. Or she did that, but I think, is she gonna do it
A
again?
way to contact her. I'm not sure exactly what I wrote, but let's find a way to make her aware of
Hey, rewind the video. Do that.
the vegan message. Was essentially
Because he
what I'm
does
trying
like a
to say.
zoom in, so you can just
And
get
then I
it
put-
on time. You can pause it on time in order to get that. How long have I been recording for? 40 minutes. Holy shit.
Put some broccoli here, and there's also some little hearts, and that's it. Does this look like stalking to anybody?
What the fuck? What? What? What the fuck? Sorry he zoomed into the screen, I guess. You can literally rewind the video. Like, even though I can probably search up the video. Pancho. I'll come back to you, crazy bitch. So 1834. Nikocado avocado. Pancho. Ah. Am I on the same spot?
Watching this video.
Ever wonder how many billions of lives Charlie could help save if she
Wait. Oh, I
Her
was just
own
on it.
little text, so I'll just read that out for you all while we're watching this video.
Oh, I was just on it. Get me off. No. I was just on it. I gotta be quick. I gotta be quick.
ever wonder
There we go. I got it. Well, there's nothing on the lower part.
We're watching this video.
ever wonder
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just her legs underneath. This is it. This is it. All he does is just zoom in. It's totally fine. I zoom in all the time in my videos sometimes. Now let's go back to that.
If you use the excuse,
What the fuck?
and he's making fun of me in a couple of little videos here. I mean, on the
I
one,
sort of, if the reason why I was here, because I sort of fast forward to see what she wanted to talk about. I don't remember what she was talking about
on
right
hand,
here.
it's good that he is drawing attention to my account, so let's give him a check mark for that. He has actually mentioned the word vegan.
Honestly, I might want to stop making videos about you after this, because unless something else comes up, because since you just said that, that shows you just want clout, or you want the attention. I understand you want the attention for like spreading awareness about animals, but people already know that you're a big giant asshole, so it's not really gonna work.
That's good. Let's give him a check mark for mentioning my account and for mentioning the word vegan.
What's this right here?
I can't remember
Because
exactly.
I just looked
oh wait,
at.
it was
Oh, I remember this. She's showing a guy who's like a vegan, and he spreads like the veganism shit and all that stuff, which is like good. And I guess he like provides like information and shit like that. And she's like, hey, you should I highly recommend you this channel. Like that's what we want to see. Highly recommend us stuff that information. Or other people or other vegans that can spread information. That's a plus. That's a good thing that you could do for your career and spread the veganism shit. Not just call people pieces of shit because they're meat eaters and all that stuff. Like this right here, this is good right here for spreading veganism right now. So that's a plus to you. Like just do this pretty much. just give us the benefits of becoming vegan. Don't just be a little annoying asshole about it, and pretty much. And just going through her whole video, it's pretty much the whole conundrum of it. So yeah, I'm not gonna watch the rest because I don't really give a fuck, and it's pretty much just about this, as I would think. But yeah, it's pretty much the whole thing. And if you ever come across this video by any mean, just change your content to this pretty much, and don't be an asshole. And yeah, like just change your content to this and you'll be totally fine, and just be more respectful about it. So yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.